Today I'm going to be kind of talking about some of the strategies that I use and some of the things that I'm doing to lose weight. This morning I woke up at 233 pounds. That's down 40 pounds in about 60 days, which I think is great progress. I think a lot of people would be happy with that success. So today I'm going to talk about my dieting strategy, my exercise strategy, and how I accomplished that and what I'm going to continue to do moving forward. So the first and very most important key, in my opinion, to trying to lose weight, trying to diet, trying to be healthier is consistency. You have to be consistent in what you're doing. If you're eating good one day and then the next day you're not, and then the next day you are, and after that you're not, that's not going to be effective. It's not going to work. If you're only working out once a week, it's really not going to do that much good for you. You have to set a schedule and you have to be consistent. The second tip that I have for losing weight and dieting and trying to accomplish your goals in that regard is tracking what you eat. So I use an application called MyFitnessPal. It's made by Under Armour, but there are multiple other services like it, different applications that do the same thing. But essentially what it does is it allows you to track your food and your calorie intake throughout the day. Why is that important? Because the amount of calories that you take in compared to the calories that you spend throughout the day is going to determine how much weight you lose or how much weight you gain. So the rule of thumb is there's really, to oversimplify it, what you want to do to figure out how many calories you should eat in a day is take your weight in pounds, multiply it by anywhere from 12 to 17, depending on how active you are. So if you're super duper active, 17. If you're a couch potato, multiply it by 12. That's the amount of calories you should intake for a day to keep the same weight. If you want to lose weight, start subtracting calories from that number. So those are called your maintenance calories. When you start subtracting, those are deficit calories, but when you add, say you wanted to bulk or put on weight, those are surplus calories. So for me personally, when I go through that equation, my maintenance calories are north of 3,000 calories, but right now I'm only eating 2,000. So I've cut out over 1,000 calories out of my diet, which is still a healthy amount. I'm still eating plenty enough to get the nutrients that my body needs throughout the day, and I'm also incredibly active. So that's why I'm able to lose so much weight. And it sucks really to do it the way that I do it because I miss a lot of the foods that I eat. I love eating, but I've seen incredible results with it. So that's kind of the rule of thumb that you should follow, and always track what you're eating, because if you know what you ate earlier in the day and you see the calories in it, you see the fat, you see the sugar, you see the protein content, you're going to be a lot more mindful of what you're putting into your body. So my third tip is to definitely make sure that you have a plan when you work out. And I talked about this when I was talking about consistency, but really make sure that you have a plan and you're tracking your progress when you work out. So if you're lifting, try and increase how much you're lifting or how many reps you're getting. If you're running, try and run a mile faster or run farther at the same pace. Don't just work out blindly, have goals, try and accomplish those goals. It's going to make you feel a lot better about working out. It's going to be a lot more enjoyable. You're going to get a lot more personal worth out of it. And also, you're going to get healthier. So tip number 3 is definitely set goals when you're working out. And I do this all the time. I'm training to try and pass the Army Physical Fitness Test, the APFT, which I think I have to take in probably September. And I was in awful shape when I started training for this thing. So I'm definitely getting there. But essentially, you have to run 2 miles in under 15 minutes and 54 seconds. You have to be able to do 42 push-ups in 2 minutes, and you have to be able to do 53 sit-ups in 2 minutes. So I'm getting there. The 2 miles there, the push-ups are almost there, the sit-ups are almost there. But my training is really centered around those 3 things and trying to be able to do those 3 things. And then once I'm able to do them at the minimum level, then definitely increase how many I'm able to do, because you get a score, and the more you can do, the better you can perform, the higher your score. But if you're just working out to get healthy and you're not necessarily training for the Army Physical Fitness Test or something like that, then you don't have to focus your training around that. You can just find things that you like that really work you hard. There are certain things that some people do that work for them that aren't going to work for you. So get in the gym, figure out what's going to work for you, track your progress, and again, remain consistent. That is so important, to be consistent, Go to the gym 3 to 4 times a week, work it into your schedule, and just don't give up. Keep going, keep trying, and really find out what works for you. Tip number 4 for you. I know the first one was about consistency, but tip number 4 is about making sure your diet and your exercise plan are sustainable. You can have a cheat day in your diet. You can have days that are just for rest, where you don't go to the gym. If you work out 7 days a week and you diet 7 days a week for weeks and weeks on end, you are going to get so tired, so frustrated, so fed up, you're going to quit altogether. So allow yourself to have a cheat day once every week, every 2 weeks, depending on what your weight loss goal is. That way, you're not going to get super frustrated. You're still probably going to be able to enjoy a weekend, maybe a Saturday night, you go out, have a good time, enjoy yourself, eat some good food. That's your cheat day. A lot of people do that. I do that sometimes. So make sure you're staying consistent, but also make sure that whatever you're doing is sustainable and you will be successful. My 5th tip, and I think it's really helped me lose 40 pounds up to this point in a relatively short amount of time, is setting an overall goal for your fitness. So where do you want to be at? And what I mean by that is, if you're trying to lose weight, what weight do you want to ultimately get down to? So I started at 273. I set my goal as 213. That's 60 pounds. So that way I can track my progress up to that goal, right? And I know when I'm getting closer and closer and closer, let's say you're trying to bulk up, you're trying to gain weight. What weight do you want to get to? If you're at 185 and you want to get to 205, then know that and track your progress week by week up to that point. I think a lot of people just start, they say to themselves, well, I'm just going to start being healthy. I'm going to start working out. And they don't set an overall goal for where they want to get. They don't know where they're going. And it's just like anything in life. You don't want to set out doing something and have no idea where the final destination is supposed to be. So set that final goal, and you'll be able to reach your goal and be healthier a lot quicker, and you'll be a lot happier with yourself at the end of the day. So the very last tip that I have for all of you today, and the thing that has probably helped me stay on my diet and stay on pace with my weight loss the most, is having fun. Enjoy yourself. Tell your friends about what you're doing. Brag about it on social media. I do it all the time. I update people on where I'm at and losing weight and how I'm doing. So definitely enjoy yourself with it. Going through the process can sometimes seem like it really sucks, but just embrace that. Know that it's going to be hard at times. But also know that once you get to the end goal, that end goal that you finally set for yourself, you are going to feel like a completely new person. You are going to feel much stronger, and you're going to be a lot healthier. So have fun with it. Brag to your friends. I hope you enjoyed this video. See you in the next one, and make sure you follow these tips to lose weight and to be healthier.